Hey everybody. I am so excited because I'm at Boston Airport right now. I'm at Logan and I'm going to be flying on Air Canada up to Montreal. And let's just take a look at the outside of the plane really quick. Got this cool Air Canada livery. If my voice sounds a little bit weird, it's because I'm just kind of getting over being sick, but I'm really excited to do this because I always feel better when I do a flight. So let me just go ahead and get this plane started up and we'll get moving. How are you guys doing out there? Alright, turn emergency exit light, switch arm, turn on our seatbelt light, turn on nav and logo lights, no smoking auto, cruise supply on. Let's turn on our navs and turn on those fuel pumps. Okay. Well, while these displays get loaded up, I just want to tell you all thank you so much for supporting the channel. We've reached almost about 130 subscribers, so big shout out to you guys for that. I really want to thank you for watching. Move the throttle here. Let's run this fire test. Okay. Alright, that message should clear in just a second. And turn up the floodlights. Okay. Go over here to the fly pad. Gotta love the fly pad. I'm gonna send some data to the MCDU. Gonna load the plane up. And AOC menu, flight to NIT.
Is on its way.
Are we gonna do a NIT data request?
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
I'm gonna go to a NIT, and we're going from Boston, KBOS, to Montreal, CYUL. Okay. And then today we're gonna be flying Air Canada 4811. And our cost index will be 9. Okay, cruise flight level 32,000. Okay. Alright, so now is when I need to take a look at the waypoints here. Let's see, let me take a look at the chart. Get a feel for where we're headed.
Fuel truck is in position.
Okay.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Alright, so really we can just go ahead and put in our departure here. We're going to be departing runway 09 probably on the Highland 7 departure. And I'm going to go ahead and open up this door, cabin door. And we'll see if the jet bridge connected. Fingers crossed. Let's hope it did. Well, it was a tight fit, but I think it did. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get fueled up here. How are you guys doing out there? I know it's been a while since I've done a flight. I got really sick, but I'm on the upswing, so I realized it was time to get back on and do some streaming.
Passengers boarding started.
Alright. Oh, Canada. Everything's more expensive
Please use
from
your
there now.
airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Okay, we're gonna go to MCD menu, config, fuel. That's gonna tick
May I see
up.
your boarding pass?
Let's see if we can see people getting in the cabin. Actually, we can. Okay, that's good. Delta 1011 Aviation says hello. Hello to you as well. How are you doing right now? What's going on in your world?
Good afternoon. Hello.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you, man. I know you've been doing a lot of cool stuff with Flight Sim and checking out the marketplace and stuff. Thanks again for letting me know what's up. Hey, yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. That's awesome, man.
This way.
Sorry if my voice is really messed up. I just trying to
May I see your boarding
get better
pass?
after being sick.
Welcome on board.
Okay, so we're getting fueled up
Welcome on board.
really quick. Let's take a look outside. Fuel's still coming in. Got some people crossing the jetway here. Apparently their shoes go right through the floor. Totally makes sense. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Alright, so our fuel is done. So that that allows us to go ahead and go to flight plan. And we can just go ahead and enter in our arrival information here.
Good afternoon.
Most likely we're going to be coming in on the ILS for runway 06 left whenever we get to Montreal. So I'm going to put in ILS 06 left, and we're going to put in the Carter 5 arrival procedure with the P-Berg transition.
This way.
And I'm just going to clear this flight plan discontinuity
Good
here,
afternoon.
and that should do it.
May I see your boarding pass?
Okay. Alright, so that does it for the flight plan. I'm going to go to net. I'm going to go to net fuel. We're going to send some more data, and then we're going to check the wind speed. Average wind. Wow. Alright, just nothing, basically. That's great.
Welcome on
And we're going to go to performance. We're going to flaps 1 takeoff. And let's just
Welcome on
calculate some values here. Okay. Alright.
board. This way.
Okay. Fantastic. Alright, so we put those values in. I'm gonna go ahead and put in our our ATIS. Or not our ATIS. We're gonna put in
Boarding pass.
we're gonna
please.
put in our altimeter information. We're at 3006 inches mercury in Boston. And while everything's getting loaded, I'm just gonna check the pre-flight
Welcome on
clearance. Okay, so we're cleared to Montreal.
Boarding pass, please.
The Highland 7. That's good.
Hello.
All right, and we're told to climb via SID. So let me check what the SID has us do.
Hello. Good afternoon.
All right. Well,
Good afternoon.
it looks like 4,000 is the initial altitude. So we'll put that in.
Hello.
And we're gonna climb to flight level 320, 10 minutes after.
Good afternoon.
departure. Departure frequency 118.25, squawk 2477. Okay.
Welcome on board.
Okay. So that's some valuable information.
Boarding pass, please.
So our initial altitude will be 4,000. And our squawk, let's go ahead and put in our squawk code. That'll be 2477. We're going to turn on our
Good
transponder.
afternoon.
Delta 1011 said, I got this 777 fun to fly, but I still prefer the A320. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'd take an Airbus cockpit any day. Not that I don't love Boeing. I really do, but
Hello.
there's so many things that seem a little bit more user-friendly in the Airbus cockpit. It's just a fact.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
So let's just go ahead and tune into the ground frequency
Welcome
here.
on board. Welcome on board.
Center. One of thank you, sir.
Welcome on board.
It's a good thing I checked the frequency because Boston ground is actually 121.9. So
May I see your boarding pass?
there we go.
Accept maintain 3, return maintain change. Maintain 3000, 3155. 3155, roger, thanks. Continue, Bravo, hold short, Echo for 4 right. Bravo, hold short, Echo for 4 right, 3155 heavy.
If we have something,
United 47, I think we accidentally cut in front of the MD-80. We're so sorry about that.
Yeah, 47, not a problem. You can now monitor tower 1288, good day.
28, United 47.
Hello.
Delta 754, monitor tower 1288, good day. Monitor tower 128.8, Delta 754, thanks UTC. See ya, bye-bye. JetBlue 1620, continue, Bravo, hold short, Echo. I'm seeing a Bravo, hold short, Echo, JetBlue 1620.
Delta 1011, I agree. I like the plan to look at the Airbus as
Question,
well.
Air Canada 1566, we're ready for start. Air Canada 1566, Boston Ground, good evening. Stand by, I'll call you back.
Okay, aircraft is loaded. Let's go ahead and start the APU. That's going to take a second.
Okay, JetBlue 3011, looks like you accidentally made a wrong turn there. Cross runway 4 left at Echo, and Echo Mike to runway 9.
Sorry about that, cross 4 left at Echo and then Echo Mike, JetBlue 3011.
WestJet 422, Boston Ground, you here?
Go ahead, WestJet 422.
WestJet 422, sorry for the delay, where are you parking?
Anywhere in the Bravo gate, WestJet 422.
WestJet 422, roger, you can cross runway 15 right, November, and Alpha the ramp, have a good night.
Cross runway 15 right, November to Alpha, then to the airplane, WestJet 422.
Well, Boston Ground, United 2146 at gate Bravo 23 with ATC information, Golf, request pull and stop.
2136 Boston ground, good evening. Push onto Alpha 3,
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Push on Alpha approved call and taxi United 2146 Heavy.
Delta 3155, continue Bravo, hold short runway 4 right.
Continue Bravo, hold short 4 right, 3155.
And Air Canada 2208, ready for taxi.
Air Canada 2208, runway 9 or taxi via
Departure checks completed.
Echo, hold short to Bravo.
Bypass pin inserted.
Air Canada 2208, taxi to runway 9 via Echo, hold short Bravo.
Boston ground. This is Air Canada 4811. It's stand Charlie 14, ready for pushback.
Air Canada 4811 Boston ground, good evening. Push to the ramp, your discretion, call for taxi.
Push to discretion, call for taxi. Air Canada 4811.
JetBlue 1620, continue Bravo, Kilo, Mike, cross runway 4 left of Kilo.
Bravo Kilo Mike, cross runway 4 left to Kilo, JetBlue 1620.
FedEx 1406, Boston ground, good evening. Welcome to Boston, cross runway 15 right, November, Bravo, hold short to Echo.
Cross runway 15 right to November Bravo, hold short Echo, FedEx 1406.
Oscar Victor, Kilo Bravo, taxi on taxi clearance, please.
Alright, we're going to go tail left. And so let's go ahead and remove chocks.
And Air Canada 2208, holding short Bravo.
Air Canada 2208, thanks. Continue.
All engines clear.
Continue Echo, Bravo, Kilo, Mike, cross runway 4 left of Kilo.
Okay.
Air Canada 2208, taxi, continue taxi via Echo Bravo, Romeo,
guys.
Mike, and then cross runway 4 left to Kilo.
That's confirm, cross Echo, Bravo, Kilo, Mike, cross 4 left of Kilo.
Echo Bravo Kilo Mike, and then cross runway 4 left to Kilo.
JetBlue 1620, Mara Tower 1288, get up.
Now right there.
Oscar Victor, Kilo Bravo, ready to on taxi, please.
Engine 2's ready. Let's start engine 1.
Delta 3155, Mara Tower 1288, get up.
Over the tower, 288, Delta 3155, be up.
Oscar, Victor, Kilo, Bravo, Boston ground, good evening. Let's see.
Alright, let's set parking brakes.
Waiting your confirmation.
Oscar,
Gonna confirm a good
Kilo,
engine
Victor,
start.
Kilo, Bravo, runway 9er, taxi via, let's see, Lima, Bravo, hold short of November.
Lima Bravo, hold short November.
We're getting that second engine started up, and then we'll call for taxi in just a second.
Boston Ground, can we get a handoff to Tower, JetBlue 3011?
JetBlue 3011, sorry about that, Mara Tower 1288, get up.
128.8, thank you for ATC, JetBlue 3011.
Boston ground,
Put the switches back to the middle.
25, cross push to go.
And
Who's that, sorry?
we're going to turn off
453, cross push and start.
APU bleed. And
Delta
turn off the
453, Boston ground, good evening. Stand by, I'll call you back.
arm speed brakes. Flaps 2 for taxi. And let's go ahead and turn on our runway turn-off lights and turn on taxi
Tow truck disconnected.
lights.
Bypass pin removed.
And we're going to call for taxi.
Left is clear. Right is
Air Canada
clear.
1566 behind, actually, looks like he's actually changed the gate. Push onto Echo's approved, call for taxi.
Push on Echo, we'll cover taxi, Air Canada 1566.
Boston ground, Air Canada 4811 is ready for taxi.
Air Canada 4811, runway 9er, taxi via Alpha, Charlie, and Bravo, Hotel Echo.
Taxi runway 9er via Alpha, Charlie, Bravo, hold short of Echo, Air Canada 4811.
Correct. Break, FedEx 1406, continue, Bravo and Kilo, the ramp, have a good night.
Continue Bravo Kilo to the ramp, I'm gonna
Alright, we're moving, guys. Josh
Air
said,
Canada
how's,
2208, monitor tower 1288, good day.
Josh
Air
said,
Canada
how's it
2208
going?
Tower,
It's going great, Josh.
128.08.
How are you doing, Josh?
128.8. 128.8, Air Canada 220.
Ground, good evening. What's Jet 37?
Alright, so we're
378
gonna
Heavy.
look before we
is,
cross the
ready to
street
attack
here
it.
a little bit. So we're going on to Alpha. Okay. So let's just,
WestJet 378, runway 9er, taxi via Bravo, hold short of Kilo.
Runway 9er via Bravo, and then short of Kilo, what's Jet 378 Heavy?
okay. We're gonna taxi on Alpha for a bit.
Oscar,
Alpha
Oscar, Victor
Charlie.
Kilo, Bravo, continue, Bravo, hold short of Echo.
Bravo, hold short of Echo for Oscar, Victor Echo Bravo.
Okay, I might have taken a wrong turn, and I know he's probably gonna call me out on it. And if he does, he has every right to.
Boston ground, Qatari 2 and Alpha, stand Echo 14, request push and start information group.
Tower 2 on Alpha, Boston ground, good evening, push, insert your discretion, call river taxi.
Push and discretion, call back for taxi, Qatari 2 and Alpha.
Alright, so we're gonna continue on Bravo. Josh said, have you been flying much lately? No, I've been really sick, so I haven't really gotten a chance to fly much, but I'm glad to be back.
Northwest 2124, Boston ground, good evening, where you parking?
Come here, Charlie.
Northwest 2124, roger, across runway 15, right at November Alpha, the ramp, have a good night.
Cross runway 15 right. Taxi via the web door, then Alpha. Into the parking. No service.
WestJet 378 heavy, continue Kilo, cross runway 4 left. Sorry, taxi via Kilo, Mike, cross runway 4 left to Kilo.
Okay, Kilo, Mike, and then cross runway 4 left to Kilo, WestJet 378 Heavy.
WestJet 378 heavy, monitor tower 1288, good day.
Over the tower, thanks for your help.
Air Canada 4811, continue Bravo, Kilo, Mike, cross runway 4 left to Kilo.
Continue Bravo, Kilo, hold short of runway 9 at Kilo, Air Canada 4811.
Air Canada 4811, close, continue Bravo, Kilo, Mike, cross 4 left to Kilo.
Oh, sorry, continue Bravo, Kilo, Mike, cross runway 4 left at Kilo, Air Canada 4811.
No.
Boston ground, yeah, it's a 2146, ready for taxi.
Yeah, 2136, runway 9er, taxi via, let's see, taxi via Alpha, Charlie, hold short of Bravo.
Taxi to runway 9er, fire, Alpha, Charlie, hold up of Bravo, yeah, the 2146 heavy.
Delta 453 behind the United 777, right to left on Alpha, push onto Alpha is approved, call for taxi.
Push on Alpha is approved, we'll go after the United 777 of 453. What direction?
You might want to face the passengers, otherwise if they, looking at you, they might get scared, but, face, let's see, you can face west.
Face west for Delta 453.
Okay.
Boston ground, Air Canada 156 is ready to taxi. Air Canada 1566, runway 9er, taxi via, let's see, Echo, hold short of Bravo. Echo, hold short of Bravo, Air Canada 1566. Oscar, Oscar, Victor, Kilo, Bravo, continue Bravo, hold short of Kilo.
Kilo, hold short Kilo.
Okay.
Now 2136, behind the Beechcraft, continue Bravo, hold short of Kilo.
After the fire, continue on Bravo, hold short off. Kilo, US 2146 heavy.
Josh said, what did you get sick with? I think it was something a lot like strep. Technically, I tested negative for strep, but it felt like strep. Okay, so we're in a bit of a line here. I say a line, it's more like a curve, but we're in a bit of a line here at Boston to take off behind just a few jets, but we should be taking off in just a second, which will be really helpful.
Air Canada 4011, Monitor Tower 128.8, good day.
Monitor Tower on 128.8, have a great day, Air Canada 4811.
You too, have a good day.
Okay, so we've been told to monitor tower. So what that means is that we are not going to directly contact them when we switch to their frequency. We're going to wait for them to talk to us. So if you hear the command monitor, just remember the phrase "Don't call us, we'll call you," because that's exactly what you need to remember if you're told to monitor. Because usually what's happening is you're being handed to a frequency. Oftentimes it's very busy.
1620, contact departure 118.25.
Departure Delta 1622.
And this is one of those times. Boston is incredibly busy on VATSIM at the moment, which is one of the reasons I chose it. So that way you can really get a feel for what it's like at a busy airport during VATSIM. I don't think there's actually an event happening or anything to that scale, but there's definitely a lot of planes here, which is just marvelous. I love that because it feels a lot more realistic that way. The weather over Boston could be better.
Air Canada 2208, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9er, Canada 2208.
WestJet 378, heavy Boston Tower, hello, runway 9er, line up and wait.
Runway 9, line up and wait, WestJet 378 heavy.
Okay, so the guy in front of us just got clearance to line up and wait, so we're basically, I mean, I guess you could say we're number 3 in line because there's a plane taking off. The guy in front of us, who's a heavy, is lining up, and then we're right behind him. So we're just going to do that. We're just going to hold here. Let's go ahead and do some things to prepare for takeoff. So I'm going to turn on landing lights. I'm going to turn on takeoff lights. And I'm going to go flaps 1 and change the transponder settings really quick. And yeah, so we're probably going to get the after this big fella gets his clearance to take off, we're going to get probably our clearance to line up and wait. And one of the reasons why after he takes off they're going to wait a little bit before they clear us to take off is because of something. It's because of wake turbulence. If we took off right after him, the air could get a little bit dicey right behind him. Seems to be more of a big deal with landing, but it's not. Can't take off too close to the guy in front of you, or else you're going to get wake turbulence. And given how massive that plane is, that would be
2208. Did I disconnect for a second? Am I still there?
that'd be some massive turbulence. In the meantime, we got downtown Boston, I think, off to our right side, and we got a plane.
Oh, my BBT broke. Air Canada 2208, departure 108.25.
That's the downtown sky.
Air Canada 2208, I have no idea what just happened to my aircraft. All engines failing. I think I'm just going to log off here because that's just not meant to happen.
Okay, WestJet 378, heavy, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Runway 9, clear for takeoff, WestJet 378 heavy.
Air Canada 4811, heavy, Boston Tower, runway 9er, line up and wait, caution, wake turbines, heavy departing 767.
Line up and wait, runway 9er, caution wake turbulence behind the heavy 757 in front of me, Air Canada 4811. Okay, so that's what I was expecting. So we've been cleared to line up and wait, and that is precisely what we're going to do. And it might be 30 seconds to a minute before they clear us to take off, precisely because we are right behind this big son of a gun taking off who's got himself a huge plane. So, gotta give him some space. But we are on the runway, folks. On the runway. Exciting stuff. And just gives me another chance to check our chart. Yeah, that
West
guy,
at 378 heavy departures 118.25.
11825, see ya.
Air Canada 4811 runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
runway 9er cleared for takeoff, Air Canada 4811.
Oscar, Victor, Kilo Bravo, Boston Tower, hello, runway 9er, lot of wake caution, wake turbines, heavy departing A3, not heavy, A320.
Heavy to us, we'll line up with 09. So,
You heard nothing.
it's okay, sir, we'll maybe little aircraft.
Well, he's a heavy to you at least.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna take off. Wish me luck. Joshua Smith said hi. Hi, Joshua Smith. It's good to have you watching the stream today, my friend.
Oscar, Victor, Kilo Bravo, turn right heading 160, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Positive rate of climb, gear up.
160 and check takeoff. Oscar service, Gilbert.
United 2136 heavy, Boston Tower, runway 9er, lot of Dwayne.
Map and wait, runway 9er, United 2136 heavy.
And caution the outstep with the course.
Okay. Well, it's a cloudy day in Boston. But Joshua Smith, great to have you, sir. Got multiple guys named Josh watching today. To both of you Joshes, welcome. Glad to have you. Please subscribe if you haven't
Air
subscribed.
Canada 4811, contact departure 118.25.
Contact departure on 118.25. Thank you so much, Boston, Air Canada 4811.
United 2136, do you see the Beechcraft off the end of the runway?
They good.
Alright, we're going to talk to Boston departure. Just a sec. At least I think it's Boston departure. Let me make sure it's not like radar center or something like that. Yeah, it is.
West at 378, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7, see ya.
Boston departure, hello, this is Air Canada 4811. I am inbound Claw at 4,000 feet.
Air Canada 4811, Boston departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb and maintain 14,000, Air Canada 4811. Okay. Those are the words I was looking for. I'm going to go a little higher. Go just a little bit higher here. And now now that we've been given that clearance, let's take a look outside. See if we can punch through these clouds. Sorry if I sound really sick. It's because I am. But doing this sort of gets my mind off of being sick. And I promise you can't catch what I have by watching my stream, so.
Boston departure, hello, United 2136 heavy, passing 2000.
United 2136 heavy, Boston departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb maintain 14,000, United 2136 heavy.
Oscar Victor Kilo Bravo, Boston departure, you up?
Yes, I just saw 66.
Oscar Victor Kilo Bravo Boston departure. Climb and maintain 5,000. Contact approach 126.5.
I'm saying what happened. We're trying to fix issues, but we're trying to and we'll cut that. Is it 126.8? 126.5.
That's correct.
Thanks.
Oh, Canada, indeed.
Canada 4811, contact Boston Center 134.7.
Contact Boston Center at 134.7. Have a great day, Air Canada 4811.
You too.
Alright, Boston Center, off to Boston Center we go. And we're gonna have to deal with that dumb glitch we have with the camera. Okay, that dumb camera glitch that we deal with is gone. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off these landing lights, or retract them. And we're gonna talk to Boston Center. The guy we just had was fantastic. He was very prompt and helped us get to a higher altitude quickly, so whoever's running Boston
United
departure,
20.
good job.
United 2136, contact approach 126.5.
United 47.
Okay.
United 1622, do you have a planned Mach cruising speed?
And Boston Center is busy today.
Say again, United 1622.
Yep, do you have a planned Mach cruising speed once you reach your altitude?
Yeah, Mach .80, United 1622.
United 1622, thanks, break. United 47, do not exceed Mach .78 spacing to rally.
Roger, we won't exceed Mach .78, United 47.
Yeah.
Center, good evening. Southwest 1163, 229, descendant by Robert.
Southwest 1163, Boston Center, hello, radar contact 24 miles north of Kennedy, descend and maintain flight level 210, welcome.
210, Southwest 11.
Southwest 1163, shortcut for you, proceed direct to Roebuck.
Direct Roebuck, Southwest 1163.
Boston Center, hello, this is Air Canada 4811, inbound Highland at 14,000 feet.
Air Canada 4811, Boston Center, hello, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Good evening, climb and maintain flight level 320, Air Canada 4811, thanks.
WestJet 800, keep the speed up, contact Montreal arrival 132.85, good night.
Alright, we're going up to 32,000 feet.
Center JetBlue 1620, I gotta step out. Any chance you can terminate us now?
Exciting stuff.
JetBlue 1620, yep, Moncton's offline, frequency change approved, have a good night.
JetBlue 1620, should have a good night.
You too. Air Canada 749, cross Kennebunk, Echo, November, Echo, at a maintain, flight level 240.
Cross Kennebuck at maintain level 240, Air Canada 749.
Boston Center, Learjet 35, Hotel Tango.
Learjet November 35, Hotel Tango, Boston Center, go ahead.
Learjet 35, Hotel Tango's on the ground at Albany, IFR clearance on request to Boston.
November 35, Hotel Tango, Boston Center, you're cleared to Boston. Radar vectors Albany, sentence filed. On departure, maintain 4,000. Departure frequency is with me, squawk 4664.
Alright, well, just to give you an update, we're about 200 miles from our destination, which at this kind of speed is really not that far. Let me see if I can get to the map that is part of this. Got to be a
Just
map.
sorry about that one button. Learjet 35, Hotel Tango is cleared to Boston as filed on departure. Runway heading, the radar vectors 4664 on the squawk. 35 Hotel Tango.
November 35 Hotel Tango. The reback is correct. I understand you're doing IFR 5, is that correct?
Yeah, that's affirmative. I think I flew it the other night. I don't think it got recorded, but I'm going to fly it again if you can support that.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem. I can, the link flight's approved. Just for the requirements here, you're supposed to fly the Norwich 7 arrival or the Route 2 arrival into Boston. Do you have a preference?
Yeah, I prefer the Norwich arrival.
Learjet 5 Hotel Tango, meant clearance after, you're cleared to Boston. After Norwich, join the Norwich 7 arrival, rest of clearance goes unchanged. Advising you're ready for taxi.
Okay, I cleared the Boston, after Norwich, cleared the Norwich 7 arrival, ready to taxi to 5 Hotel Tango.
35 Hotel Tango, Albany altimeter 29er, do you have a specific runway you'd like?
Altimeter 29er, I'm looking for runway 19 at Albany.
November 5 Hotel Tango, taxi runway 19 via Alpha Cross runway 10 for ready.
Okay, taxi runway 19 via Alpha Cross 10, I'll call you when I'm ready for departure. Thanks.
Bella 338, runway 11, clear to land.
Runway 11, clear to land, Bella 23.
Lobster 4007, welcome to Bangor, taxi to Ramsey Alpha, good night.
Ramsey Alpha, thanks for 1007. Boston, Airbus November 860 Papa Sierra Heavy with you. 3000 for 210, heading to Boston, 16627.
November 860 Papa Sierra Boston Center, hello, your radar contact 32 north of Kennedy. Climb and maintain for level 210.
Going to 210 now for 860 Papa Sierra Heavy.
Boston Center, you have a transit operator heavy, 14,000 feet.
United 2136 Boston Center, good evening. Climb and maintain for level 320.
Climb maintain flight level 320, you have to transit operator heavy.
Delta 754 cross M-dot at a maintain 11,000. Burlington altimeter 29er, 908.
Okay, cross F-dot at 11,000, altimeter 2908, Delta 754.
Delta 754, thanks for in-trail spacing. In your descent, maintain best forward speed.
Okay, and on our descent, best forward speed, Delta 754.
WestJet 378 cross M-dot at a maintain 11,000. Burlington altimeter 29er, 908.
Okay, cross F-dot, what was the altitude again, sorry?
That's no problem. M-dot 11,000.
Okay, F-dot, 11,000, WestJet 378 heavy.
WestJet 378, thanks. In your descent, transition to 310 knots for spaceman to Montreal.
And the descent transition to 310, WestJet 378 heavy.
United 1622, leaving my airspace to the south, Washington Center offline. Monitor Unicom, have a good night.
Sierra Call, United 1622, see ya.
Southwest 1136, descent via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3006. Southwest 1136, descent via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3006.
1163, I'm sorry, I heard that 36.
Southwest 1163, that's my apologies, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, altimeter 3006.
Runway 4 right, Roebuck 3 arrival. I mean 3006
Southwest 1163, thanks. In your descent, maintain best forward speed, resume published arrival speeds at Roebuck. Southwest 1163, in your descent, maintain best forward speed and resume published speeds at Roebuck.
Best forward speed and published speeds at Roebuck.
Air Canada 749, descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston, altimeter 3006.
Right, descend via Ocean 5 arrival, landing 4 right, copy altimeter 3006, refreshing Gulf from border Canada 749.
United 47, leaving my airspace to the south. Washington Center offline, radar services are terminated, frequency change approved. Caution the company traffic, he's about 20 miles off your nose.
Roger, over to the dark side, we'll caution the traffic. United 47, see.
So, Delta 3155, leaving my airspace wall. New York Center offline, radar services are terminated, frequency change approved. Good night.
Over to Unicom, 3155.
JetBlue 3011, leaving my airspace as well. New York Center offline, monitor Unicom. Good night.
Over to Unicom, thank you very much to see JetBlue 3011.
Lieutenant Luke, Jeffrey Papa Hotel Tango, holding short runway 19er at Albany, ready for departure.
Boston Center, good evening, Walker, 495, 11,000, climb at 14.
November 35, Hotel Tango, fly runway heading, runway 19, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading close to takeoff, 35 Hotel Tango. I just want to verify altitude. Did you give me 4,000 on departure?
A firm, on departure, maintain 4,000.
Roger, 35 Hotel Tango.
Walker 495, Boston Center, good evening, climb and maintain level 280.
Climb maintain 280, Walker 495.
Boston Center, Delta 433, we're at 4,000.
Delta 453, Boston Center, good evening, climb and maintain level 400.
Delta 400, 4.
Oscar Victor Kilo Bravo, Boston Center, hello, proceed direct Nantucket, the Cape altimeter 3003.
And I think altimeter 30 outside Nantucket, Oscar subject to Ecuador.
Go ahead.
So looking to the ILF 06 approach for Nantucket, please.
Let's expect that.
It's fine. There's one further, could you be transitioned by Mike Victor Yankee, possible?
Oscar Victor Kilo Bravo, proceed direct Martha Vineyard, Mike Victor Yankee.
Proceed direct Martha Vineyard, thank you, sir.
November 35, Hotel Tango, you're ready to contact South 2000. Air Canada 4811, cross F-dot, out of maintain 11,000. The Burlington altimeter 2998.
Cross F-dot at 11,000. Burlington altimeter 29908 for Air Canada 4811.
Air Canada 4811, thanks. In your descent, transition to 280 knots, spacing to Montreal.
When in descent, transitions 280 knots for Montreal, Air Canada 4811.
Delta 754, contact Montreal arrival now 132.85, good night.
Okay.
Montreal arrival 132.85, Delta 754, thanks for ATC, have a good night.
Learjet 5, Hotel Tango, radar contact, stay altitude.
I guess we're gonna go ahead and start our descent.
Jet 25 Hotel Tango is at 4,500, descending to 4,000.
Learjet 5, Hotel Tango, thanks. Proceed direct Chester, Charlie, Tango, Romeo. Climb and maintain 17,000. Bradley, altimeter 3002.
Okay, it's direct Chester climbing to 17,000, Bradley altimeter 3002. 35 Hotel Tango.
Boston Center, hello, this is Sam 889 on ground at Bangor International, request dive bar to Camp Springs.
Sam 889, New York, Boston Center, good evening. You're cleared to destination. Radar vectors KCS filed on departure. Maintain 10,000. Squawk 3475. Advise ready for taxi.
Alright, Sam 889 is cleared to destination. Radar vectors KC. Maintain 10,000 and squawk 3475 and will advise when ready for taxi. Sam 889. Sam 889.
Sam 889, read back correct Bangor, altimeter 3012, expect runway 15 for departure, golf taxi.
3012 on the altimeter and expect 15 for departure, Sam 889.
Alright guys, so we're in the descent. I believe if you take a look at a map, we're passing over New York at the moment.
JetBlue 1958 Boston Center, good evening, climb and maintain level 360.
Wait, Toronto. Montreal, sorry.
Air Canada 1566 Boston Center, you checked in? Air Canada 749, contact Boston approach now 133.0.
Over to Boston approach 133.0, Air Canada 749, enjoy the rest of your evening, thanks for your work.
U2, November 860 Papa Sierra, descent via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston, altimeter 3006.
06, descend via the Roebuck 3, 04 right transition, November 860 Papa Sierra Heavy.
Southwest 1163, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
Let's be nothing to it.
Walker 495, descend and maintain 11,000, Providence, altimeter 3004.
3004 will descend and maintain 11,000, Walker 495. Boston Center, Canada 1566, 17,000 Clemens.
Air Canada 1566 Boston Center, hello. The top altitude on departures out of Boston is 14,000 feet. Climb and maintain for level 360.
3605 with that. We got handed off pretty late to approach. That's still the contact center.
Yep, just gotta maintain 14,000 until given further instructions.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and put in some destination information on the performance on the approach page of the performance section. So let's go ahead and take a look at the weather. Altimeter in Montreal is 299 inches of mercury.
Air Canada 1928, Air
Air Canada 1928 Boston Center, good evening. Climb and maintain for level 310.
Upon the TFO 310, Air Canada 1928.
Air Canada 4811, let's change your speed. Maintain best forward speed for spacing to Montreal.
Sorry, say again, Air Canada 4811?
No problem. Maintain best forward speed in your descent for spacing to Montreal.
Maintain best forward speed for spacing and descent for Montreal, Air Canada 4811.
November 60 Papa Sierra, contact Boston
Okay,
approach
so
now 133.0, good
I
night.
need to check and see who's ahead of me.
860 Papa Sierra, thanks.
Thankfully there's a decent amount of space between me and the next person, which is good. Okay, so let's just keep filling out this information here. So okay, so
Air Canada 156. Could we step over to the conference for like 2 minutes, please?
Air Canada 1566, climb and maintain level 360.
Yeah, we're coming now, Air Canada 156.
Wow, I just looked at you, I knew what you wanted, and I told something else. Yep, step away is approved, report back.
Well, report back. You know, 156.
Sorry about the delay, just got back to my computer.
okay. Closer we get to this approach, I just want to check the approach chart.
Virgin 153 Boston Center, hello, radar contact 75 north of Boston. A little bit late, but it's okay. Turn left, direct, straight, cross straight at flight level 240.
Cross straight at 240 Virgin 53 heavy.
And verify your left, direct, straight.
Left direct straight Virgin 153 heavy.
Alright, we're going to switch to the Montreal altimeter because we're dipping below, we're going below 18,000 feet.
Walker 495, descend and maintain 8,000.
Set and maintain 8,000. Walker 495.
Boston Center is at 515 at 14000.
Exec Jet 515 Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain level 430.
Oh, 430 is just on top.
Boston Center, Air Canada 156. We're right with you.
Air Canada 1566, welcome back. Virgin 153, turn left turn heading 130 for spacing.
130 for spacing, Virgin 153 heavy.
Air Canada 1566, traffic's at your 12 to 1 o'clock, 27 miles opposite, converging direction. It's a heavy A330 out of flight level 340, should be no conflict.
I'll look up for the traffic and see Air Canada 156.
SEM 889, runway 15 taxi via Charlie Alpha, call ready.
Center Jet 648, level 14,000, quarter mile.
Exec Jet 648 Boston Center, hello. Climb and maintain 16,000. The Bradley altimeter 3002.
Gary Jam said hi. Hi, Gary Jam. Or is it Jerry Jam? Or Jime? Jerry Jime. That's awesome.
Exec Jet 648, climb and maintain 16,000. Bradley altimeter 3002.
Maintain 16,000, 3002, Exec Jet 648.
Hope it's pretty quiet in the cabin as we're getting close to approach here.
United 2136, leaving my airspace, New York Center offline, monitor Unicom, good night.
Monitor Unicom, United 2136, thank you for ATC, have a good night.
Good night, break Virgin 153, thanks for the cooperation, turn right, direct freight on course, cross freight at flight level 240.
Back on course to trade, cross trade at 240, Virgin 153 heavy.
Alright, guys.
Air Canada 4811, contact Montreal arrival 132.85, good night.
Contact Montreal arrival on 132.85. Thanks for the coverage, Air Canada 4811.
Good night.
Alright. Let's talk to Montreal. Okay, so 132.85. Okay, let's see here. 32. So we're getting really close, guys. We're going to be landing here in just a bit. Hopefully landing smoothly. We'll see. You guys can roast the landing if you want. Let me know what you think. Alright. 132.85. I've been told this is Montreal approach. Okay. So let's talk to Montreal. Montreal arrival, hello, this is Air Canada 4811 inbound Peterborough at 11,000 feet.
Air Canada 4811, arrival good day, 06 left, altimeter 2994.
Expect runway 06 left, Montreal altimeter 2994, Air Canada 4811.
Wish at 800, left 090 for the intercept, 30 LS 06 left approach.
Okay.
Air Canada 546, descend 3000 via Zolta, 30 LS 06 left approach, maintain 210 knots or greater for now.
Can you repeat the heading again, please?
Air Canada 546, it's via full, 30 LS 6 right, and maintain 210 knots or greater for now.
Clear the ILS 06 right and 210 greater. Air Canada 546.
Alright, so that's good. That's the runway that's the exact runway we were expecting. Always good to get the runway that you're expecting because that doesn't always happen. It's not as frustrating as it seems to switch runways if they give you one you're not expecting, but if they give you one that you've already planned for, it's just so much easier. Okay, so we're about 50 miles from the airport in Montreal.
Emirates 521 heavy, good day, runway 06 left, altimeter 2994. Wish at 800, tower 119.9. Air Canada 891, guidage pour la finale, volet cap 260.
260 Air Canada 891.
Alright, we're now 40 miles away.
Air Canada 4811, descend 8,000.
Descend 8,000, Air Canada 4811. Okay. $8,000 it is. Alright. I'm going to turn on our landing lights. Since we're getting close to 10,000 feet, we're going to turn on auto brakes on medium. And we're going to make sure our spoilers are armed, which they are. For now, I'll have these off, but I'll turn them back on in just a sec.
Air Canada 891, virez à droite 030, interceptez l'alignement 06 gauche, maintenez 4000 pieds.
030, Air Canada 891.
Air Canada 891, faux trafic, 2 heures pour 3000, tourne finale 6 droite, un Airbus 320 à 3000 pieds.
Roger, trafic en vue pour 891.
Air Canada 546, maintain speed 160 or greater to knots.
Speed 160 or greater until Air Canada 546.
Air Canada 891, les approches ILS 06 gauche, maintenez 160 nœuds moins.
Autorisé 06 gauche et 160 nœuds plus grand pour Air Canada 891.
Ou moins.
Ou moins, pardon, 891.
Air Canada 4811, turn left heading 320, descend 4,000.
Turn left heading 320, descend 4,000, Air Canada 4811.
Emirates 521 heavy, descend 6,000. Air Canada 546, contact tower 119.9, alright.
Tower 119.9, Air Canada 546. Thank you, good night.
Air Canada 891, la tour, 1,9, au revoir.
1,9,
Give us some speed break, because if we're doing what I think he wants us to do, we're going to need to get down in altitude very quickly.
Approach 378 heavy, 375 heavy with you, requesting clearance to Montreal.
Emirates 521 heavy, speed 210 knots or less. Air Canada 4811, maintain 210 knots or greater for sequence, descend 3,000.
Maintain speed 210 knots or greater for spacing, descend 3,000, Air Canada 4811. Okay, guys. Well, we're less than 20 miles away from the airport, and we're below.
Good evening, departures. This is Air Canada 750, flight level 20 for 5,000.
Air Canada 750, departures identified, climb flight level 230.
Go ahead and put flaps on 1.
230 for Air Canada 750.
Emirates 521 heavy, descend 4,000. Air Canada 750, turn right, direct Burka on board.
Right, the turn right, direct Verca for Air Canada 750.
Okay. Here we go, guys. We're gonna be landing soon. Really excited. Okay. Alright. Going to arm our speed brakes. I'm just going to wait for instructions. We're probably going to be instructed to join the ILS approach in, I'd say, probably about 10 seconds or 20 seconds. In fact, let's lower our speed just a little bit just to make this a little bit easier.
Air Canada 4811, right turn 350, speed 190 knots or better.
Turn right heading 350, speed 190 knots or better, Air Canada 4811.
Emirates 521 heavy, turn right heading 260, descend 3000.
Okay. Let's change our radar distance here.
Air Canada 4811, right 030 for the intercept, 30 LS06 left approach.
Right heading 030 for the intercept, runway 06 left approach, Air Canada 4811.
Emirates 521 heavy, right heading 330, speed 190 knots. Air Canada 4811, maintain 160 greater to Beerpool.
Maintain 160 or greater until Bearpo, or Canada 4811. Okay. Well,
Montreal approach, Lufthansa 474, good evening.
Lufthansa 474 heavy, arrivals today, information Yankee, altimeter 29994.
We have information Yankee.
So we're gonna do something dangerous here. We're gonna disconnect autopilot. We're gonna fly this thing manually, which
Air
is
Canada
the way.
4811, it descend to 2000 for glide slope.
Descend to 2000 with the glide slope, Air Canada 4811.
Emirates 521 heavy, right 030 for the intercept, 30 LS6 left approach. Emirates 521 heavy, speed 160 knots or less, number 2.
Alright, we're gonna go landing gear down because we're about 8 miles away from the runway. Okay. And really need to turn on these lights. And
Air Canada 4811, tower 119.9, bye-bye.
Tower 119.9 or Canada 4811.
Emirates 521 heavy, tower 119.9, good evening. No worries. Air Canada 750, contact Boston Center 134.7.
On to Boston Center, 1347 for Air Canada 750 CO.
Speed.
Montreal Tower, Air Canada 4811 is on the ILS for runway 06 left, 4 nautical miles out.
Air Canada 4811, Bonsoir, winds 120 at 12, gusting 23, clear to land, runway 6 left.
Clear to land, runway 06 left, Air Canada 4811.
Montreal Tower, Air Canada 61, push back from gate 61, request taxi.
Air Canada 61 from gate 61, runway 6 right, altimeter 2994, taxi north ramp, hold short, runway 6 right.
1000.
Air Canada 61, heavy taxi back from gate 61 to runway 6 right via the north ramp and hold short 6 right. Air Canada 61 from gate 61.
Montreal Tower, Air Canada 546, full between short Alpha 4, looking to get to gate 5.
Okay, guys. Oh,
Air
flaps
Canada
are full.
546, again, the number.
Landing gear is down.
That's gate 5.
It's just
Air
a
Canada
matter now of
546.
getting this puppy on the
Air
ground and
Canada
getting it down
546,
smooth.
Roger, taxi via south ramp to gate 5.
Can you repeat that again?
Continue taxi Alpha
Getting
Mike,
a little bit of a push
gate 5.
from some winds off to the
Roger,
right,
Alpha Mike,
but
south ramp, gate 5, Air Canada
it's
546.
okay. It's okay.
Tour de Montréal, Air Canada 891,
It's to
c'est
be
votre bravo
expected
4
in
avant la
Montreal.
porte 7 si possible.
This is to be expected.
Acme 891, Roger, porte 7, suivez le trafic de compagnie, 777 devant vous, rampe nord pour la porte 7.
On suit le trafic rampe nord pour la porte 7, Air Canada 891.
Air Canada 61 from gate 61, just be sure north ramp is the other line on your left.
100.
Air Canada 61, heavy from gate 61, from taking the left to the north ramp, hold short 6 right.
Thank you.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Montreal Tower, Air Canada 1989, requesting push to start. We have information, Yankee on board.
United 521, number 2, wind 120 at 14, gusting 22, clear to land, runway 6 left. Sorry, it's Emirates.
Hi from Japan, you say. That's awesome. Hello. Man, you come from a fantastic country. I've wanted to visit Japan my whole life. It's good to have you on the stream, my
To
friend.
traffic contacting second.
Yes, Air Canada 1989, requesting push to start. We have information, Yankee on board, gate 1.
Air Canada 1989, push nose facing east, callback for taxi.
Nose east, contact for taxi, Air Canada 1989.
Alright, we're going to turn those
Canada
reverse
24-21, on est prêt au roulage.
thrusters off.
Air Canada 24-21, porte piste 06 droite, l'altimètre 2996, filet rampe. Correction, filet ligne est, rampe nord, rappel à l'écart 6 droite.
On circule ligne Est, 30 nord, et puis on vous rappelle à l'écart de 6 droite, Air Canada 24-21.
Air Canada 4811, welcome Montreal, taxi Bravo 4, hold short at the ramp, call me back with your gate number.
Taxi via Bravo, hold short Bravo 4. I can take November 6.
Air Canada 4811, Roger, turn left, Echo, taxi Echo, north ramp, gate 6.
Turn left, taxi Echo, and then to gate November 6, Air Canada 4811.
Okay, the November 6, that's fine, good.
Oh, sorry, November 6, Air Canada 4811.
Emirates 521, welcome Montreal. Taxi Bravo 4, hold short at the ramp, and call me back with your gate number. Air Canada 61 coming from gate 61.
Alright, so I'm going to take a look on my right here.
Departure 13285 when airborne,
anyone's
winds
coming
130 at 14, gusting 22, clear takeoff, runway 6 right.
Air Canada 61, Navy from 61, final time, departure frequency at 132.850, cleared for takeoff, runway 6 right, see ya!
Thank you so much. I'm glad that your comment on the landing is incredibly kind. Thank you. Arigato.
At least we have fun at the network.
Very true, sir.
Alright, so I'm gonna, before I keep taxiing here, I'm gonna do a couple things that I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna retract these flaps and disarm spoilers so that way this doesn't look completely ridiculous. But thank you for the comment from Japan. Thank you so much. It was that was a tough landing because I think we were still getting about 20 knots of crosswind just a couple hundred feet above the runway. So not the easiest thing in the world, but a great deal of fun. And that's why we do this. Okay, so I had no idea that November 6th was just an apron, or not an apron, but it's or just a stand, but yeah, 20 knots, yeah. It was definitely an experience for sure that the wind was that strong on landing. And Montreal, one of the reasons I like to land in Montreal and Quebec is they always give me a very good test with wind. And both of those cities definitely have a decent amount of wind no matter what. It's kind of like landing in Boston. Actually, Boston's always got wind. So, instead of a gate, apparently November 6th is a stand, but that's totally fine because GSX will recognize this anyway. So, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to make sure that I didn't park in a place where my tail or the front of the plane is in anybody's way. I don't think I did, but just gonna be careful, you know. So apparently also apparently November 6th is actually this longer stand right over here.
24-21 par la droite pour la droite.
So I'm just gonna pull into this.
Roger, on tourne vers la droite, Air Canada 24.
Montreal Tower, Air Canada 1989, ready for taxi to runway 06 right. We have information you on board.
Air Canada 1989, altimeter 2996, taxi start trample short runway 6 right.
Altimeter 2996, taxi via south ramp to runway 06 right, Air Canada 1989.
Okay, so I could be lined up a little bit better. I'm gonna do something. In real life, definitely, this would not be something you're allowed to do. But it's the sim, so whatever.
Canada 21, départ de gauche, droite, pardon. Air Canada 24-21, niveau attendu, piste droite. On s'aligne en attente pour la piste droite, Air Canada 24-21.
There we go. Okay. And we're actually just a little bit forward. Yes, this would never fly at a real airport. I know. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. For better or worse, we are parked.
Agna 24, maintiens attention sur Blanche 777 qui vient de décoller. Les vents 130 à 14, rafale 22, t'as décollé, c'est 0 du droit.
I'm gonna turn off our landing lights. Turn these lights off.
T'as décollé piste 06 droite en rotation de turbulence. Et puis, fréquence de départ 132.85, merci pour le service circulaire à 24 h.
That French over the radio is just wonderful. It's magnifique. It's wonderful.
Montreal Tower, Canada 156, Tyler 06 left.
Aircraft 1566, bonsoir, winds 13 at 14, gusting 22, clear to land, runway 6 left.
Runway 6 left, clear to land, Air Canada 1566.
Aircraft 1989, line up in wait, runway 6 right.
Line up in wait, runway 06 right, Air Canada 1989.
Alright, we're gonna wait for this APU to boot up, and then we will deboard the plane. Alright, so we're gonna let that APU turn on really quick, and
Aircraft 1989, departure 132.851 airborne, winds 130 at 14, gusting 22, clear takeoff, runway 06 right.
Contact departure when airborne, clear for takeoff, runway 06 right, Air Canada 1989.
okay, so deboarding will occur in just a moment. There we go. And of course, it's going to ask me to open up the cargo doors, which I will promptly do. And then the one left door right here, and this one should open automatically if you're using GSX. I guess we'll see if that actually happens. But I think it will. Oh, Canada. Man, I'm so excited to have my first viewer from Japan. Thank you for watching. Seriously, it means so much to me.
left, 6 left.
Aircraft 451, traffic on the runway, winds 130 at 14, gusting 22, number 2, clear to land, runway 6 left.
Number 2, clear to land, 6 left, turn set 450.
I think I should do a flight to Japan soon. I think that would be neat. There's a lot of great airports to pick from in Japan.
Passengers boarding started.
I did a flight to Tokyo a long time ago in the sim and really enjoyed it, and it was
Aircraft
fantastic.
1566, welcome Montreal, taxi Bravo Bravo 4, hold short of your run, call me back with the gate number.
Bravo 4, we'll call you back with the gate number, Canada 1566.
Alright, so man, I'm so excited to have you watching the stream. Thank you, arigato. Yeah, I really enjoy doing these flights. I'm sorry if my voice is really raspy. I'm still getting over being sick, but it's good to be back on the sim and back doing videos. If any of you use the GSX app with your flight sim, it really adds cool experiences like this bus that takes your passengers off.
474, bonsoir, winds 130 at 14,
Just the whole
gusting 22,
experience
number 2,
just
clear to land,
becomes so
runway
much
6 left.
more immersive this way.
Touchdown number 2, 474.
Yeah, I always can't remember if when I say thank you in Japanese, if I say origato or I say origato, or like the emphasis. I always forget where the emphasis is in the word, but I think that in Japanese, you have the best way to say thank you of any language on earth. It's just such an amazing word. I need to go to Japan. I really do. I've wanted to go for so long. My daughter also wants to go to Japan really badly, and so I know that if I go, I need to take my daughter because she would love it. And my wife too. My wife loves Japan as well. So, as you can see on the outside, you can definitely see some passengers getting off. You can also, if you have Phoenix and you have GSX, you can also see people getting out of their seats on the inside of the plane as well. In just a moment, you'll see that the bus will actually take. You'll actually see the doors close, and people are able to ride in the bus to the terminal, which is really neat. And GSX gets updated periodically, so this whole thing is going to get more and more immersive as time goes on.
Sounds at 451, welcome Montreal, taxi Bravo 4, hold short at the ramp, call me back with your gate number.
Bravo 4, and we're 8 to 5 Alpha for transit holding.
Sounds at 451, roger, taxi Bravo, Echo, North Ramp, gate 5.
Okay, Bravo Echo, then North Ramp, gate 5 for transit holding.
Okay, so another thing I'm going to do is I'll take you inside the plane so you can see inside you actually have people
Canada 1928 checking in for runway 06 left.
Aircraft 1928, traffic on the runway, you're number 2, winds 130 at 14, gusting 22, number 2 clear to land, runway 65.
Number 2 clear to land for ILS, or for 06 left, for Canada 1928.
Lufthansa 474, welcome Montreal, exit right Bravo 3, taxi Bravo 4, hold short at the rank, call me back with the gate number.
Left Bravo, right Bravo 4, and we'll stand 60, Lufthansa 474.
Oh yeah, it's okay. So you
474,
said
roger,
it's Japanese.
60,
Cool.
taxi Bravo
Okay,
4,
so
North
that's
Ramp,
cool that
East
it means
Lane,
cool. I did
860
not
on
know
your
that. That's awesome. That's
Correction,
fantastic.
we wanted 6-1, but the taxi instruction remains the same. Bravo 4, North Ramp, for April, Lufthansa 474.
Roger, at least it's going to be the South Ramp gate 61.
Oh, South Ramp, sorry for that, 474.
Montreal Tower, Canada 1566, we got our stand 48.
Aircraft 1566, roger, taxi South Ramp to gate 48.
South Ramp to the gate 48, thank you.
Montreal Tower, good evening, privilege 375, heavy with you on the ILS 06 left.
Privilege 375, number 2, winds 130 at 14, gusting 22, layer to land runway 69.
Okay, clear to land 06 left, privilege 375, heavy.
Okay. Well, everyone's deboarding, going to their bus. Okay, well, bye people. Alright, so we deboarded the plane. Go inside really quick. Thank you so much for watching this flight. I got a question. Is it Microsoft Flight Sim? Yes, this is Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. If you all have enjoyed the flight, please subscribe to the channel and you will find more. And I try to do around 2 streams a week, and on top of that I like to post shorts and just other
Aircraft
things related to
1928, welcome
Sim.
Montreal, exit Bravo 5, taxi Bravo, Bravo 4, hold short as direct, call me back with your gate number.
So anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic night and a great day in Japan, and thank you again for watching. It's been a real pleasure to have you fly with me.